And welcome back to The Mix. Today we've heard about the dangers the sun can have on our skin, but most of us still love that sun-drenched look. Well, Thate is a makeup artist and hairstylist with Bellagio Spa and Salon, and she's here to show us how to get that sun-kissed glow and golden tan look without the sun. Welcome, Allie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
We've been hearing all about, the dangers, and so much of us still think it helps us look healthy and gives us that kind of young, vital look. So how can we do that with makeup? I know we're going to talk about bronzers. My first question is, do they work for all skin types?
Yes, they do. You just have to assess your skin and figure out if you have fair, medium, or dark. And then you're going to want to apply either towards your neck or your hands and see if it kind of blends well. You want it to be a few shades deeper than what your skin is.
And when you blend, do you use sponges? Do you use brushes? What's the best way to apply a bronzer?
I think brush.
Okay.
Go with brushes.
Go with brushes. And I see folks, and you can tell they've got that line. How can we make it look natural and not so? How can we avoid looking phony?
You want to apply your makeup at the face first, and then you want to blend not only into your neck, but almost into your chest as well, so you'll have an even sun-kissed glow. You can even apply it at your shoulders and your thighs and calves if you want your legs to look a little bit more sun-kissed.
If the skirt's a little shorter for the summer party, got it. Of course, when you're talking about this, it makes sense to probably put on what you're wearing before you start applying.
Oh yeah,
of
definitely.
Course. Okay.
And you can either wear a cape, as far as go to a beauty supply and purchase a cape, or if you already have a tank top that's a little bit lower, just go ahead and use Kleenex or some paper towels and tuck them in, so anything that falls, the fallout will land on the towels and not your clothing.
Good tips. You've probably learned all those through the years, right? All right, now you brought a model with us. Let's take a look at Audrey's before shot. Here we go, just clean face, came into our studio. And now let's, oh my goodness, wow, she looks like she's been on a cruise. Look at the difference. Why don't you take us through what you did to kind of give her that bronzy, sun-kissed look?
Sure. I started off by using Jane Iredale's product, which is a mineral-based foundation, and I applied that all over. And then from there, I went and set her. And then after I set, I applied her eyes, and I kind of kept into a golden hue, so she would still have a bronze summer look, nothing too dramatic for the daytime. And then I went in and used the So Bronze 2, which is a nice bronzer that has just a little bit of an iridescent in it. And I went and applied that on her cheekbones, her forehead, and right a little bit on her nose. And then I went on top of that and used the Sunbeam Tester, which has a little bit more of a blush feel to it, that I just concentrated right in this area, right as where her apples and her cheeks are. So when you apply the blush, it looks more like a blush and not just like you have an orange streak on your face. And then I went in with the Moon Glow and finished off highlighting just underneath her brow and her cheekbones, a little on her forehead and ever so lightly on her nose, so she looked like she was kind of a little misty from the sun.
Oh, and it's so natural. How does it feel, Audrey?
It feels light. It feels, just like my everyday makeup that I would normally wear.
So it doesn't feel heavy
Not
at
at
all.
all.
It just kind of feels like dusting powder.
Not at all.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Now again, you said this is kind of for day. I love the shimmer though. It looks beautiful. How would you jazz it up a little bit for that evening event?
Definitely play up with the eyes. Use a little bit more dramatic colors. You could do more of a smoky effect, starting at the lash line and drifting off into the brow, so it's lighter near the brow. Maybe take the lips and make them just a tad bit lighter, so you're playing up the eyes. And then you could also use the Brush Me Bronzer, which is basically more for the body, and you could use that on the chest and the décolleté and the shoulders, so you have more of an evening look.
Well, she just looks fabulous, and this line is just so natural. Again, the line that you use at Bellagio?
It's Jane Iredale.
Yeah, it's very, if you see it in person, it's just really natural. I would have had any idea that she was using a bronzer. It looks great. Nice work. Thank you both so much for being here. We learned a lot. Now for more information on Bellagio Spas and Salons, go to their website at salonbellagio.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.